Hello and welcome to another weekly blend from Roofers Coffee Shop, Metal Coffee Shop, and Ask a Roofer. My name is Heidi Ellsworth.
And I'm Karen Edwards.
And we're here to talk about what's happening. We've got lots going on in the industry, the industries, and also right here on the coffee shops. So I want to start, Karen. We got to talk about multimedia.
Oh my gosh. We have so many new things happening and so many old favorites continuing and growing.
I know it's been, I've been doing so many podcasts. You've been doing so many videos and videocasts, including Understanding Roof Restoration on Ask a Roofer from Western Colloid.
That's a great one. You know why? Because the whole coatings, restoration, there's a lot of I don't know if it's misinformation, it's probably misunderstanding is a better. And so we sit down with Greg Pilvati and Hal Leland once a month, and we talk about different topics like best practices, restoring single ply membranes, going over gravel, so it's really, really quite informative. And it's on all your favorite podcast streaming platforms, as well as askaroofer.com and westerncolloid.com.
Yeah. So if you go to askaroofer.com, you can find Understanding Roof Restoration. You can find Ask a Roofer podcast.
Yeah.
And then on the Metal Coffee Shop, you can find Metalcast, which is actually streaming over YouTube and podcast channels and on the site. So a lot of different places to see that. It's basically a podcast video. And then we have Metal Talk on Metal Coffee Shop. And Metal Talk, Karen, you and I are going to be on with John Kenny in 2 weeks.
We are, yeah, on May 24th. Register for that. It's going to be a great conversation about moving your business into the digital age. It's not coming, it's here. And we're going to talk about some things that you need to be considering and doing and how to do it.
How to get it in your business plan, how to get it in your marketing plan.
Yeah. Sign up on metalcoffeeshop.com. Should be up right on the front page in our announcement section, May 24th. That's going to be a great conversation.
It's going to be great. And then, of course, there's the favorites of Roofers Coffee Shop. We have roofing road trips. We have the stories from the roof, which is kind of making a reappearance with Megan hosting that. And our lunch and learn, that's coming out next week.
We do have a new one coming out next week, and it's with John's Manville, and it's going to be what is PVC? All about that. And the lunch and learns are great because they're 25-30 minutes tops, easy to consume over lunch. Bring your team together, sit down, and learn all about what PVC is.
Yeah, all your new folks, you have new people, everyone's hiring. These are the perfect things to watch over lunch. It just kind of gives the basics. Some of them are a little bit more for more experienced folks, but a lot of them, we just are really trying to educate the industry starting at the very beginning. So, because a lot of times that gets forgotten.
Yeah, it's so true. And I saw a message come in that someone was hired at a roofing company recently for talent management and, HR role. And she said, I have been learning so much watching these webinars and listening to the podcast and reading the articles that you have on the site. So it's exactly what we're doing what we hope to do is help educate.
Great. It's exactly what we hope for. It's amazing how that works, Karen. That's so good. And speaking of which, that really kind of goes to the R Club. We're getting a number of contractors. We're getting signups all the time, and we're getting contractors who are coming in there who want to network and talk to other contractors, find out what's going on. They're doing quarterly trainings for free with John Kenny. So, Cottney Consulting, talking about field management, estimating, project management. It's amazing.
It is, yeah. And even if you sign up for our club now, you get access to a special area of our website that you can go back and watch, because we record these, the previous ones that he has done. And the feedback on those is just phenomenal. And that would cost you a lot of money if you were buying that on your own.
I know, if you were going out there to pay for that, it's crazy. And so our club membership, simple, $50 a month, $500 a year, but you get all these discounts on classifieds, you get all this training, you get your own directory.
And access to Ask a Roofer. We will share your wisdom, your insights, and your content on Ask a Roofer. And also we ask our club members to help us answer questions, because boy, do we get questions all the time on Ask a Roofer.
All the time. And we're working on new stuff all the time. We're working on a marketing peer group right now. There's just constant new benefits from folks. So check it out. Alex Toll is doing such a great job. She makes it easy to sign up and to take care of it. So shout out to her. Okay, so we also have some great conferences coming up that you may want to think about attending. One is the Cool Roof Rating Council 25th anniversary in Las Vegas on June 13th. Sign up now and anyone can go. We're going to be there. We're going to be broadcasting live on YouTube, so you can catch us there if you can't make it. And I tell you what, it's going to be really cool. There's a lot of new things happening there, and with everything that's going on with energy, I'm telling you, and solar and everything else, this is something that is a good meeting to go to with all the thought leaders in the industry. Karen, MCA.
Their summer meeting, is in June as well. I feel like it's June 11th, June the 13th.
It's actually the same time, which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's 13th, 14th, and 15th, exactly the same time as the CRRC. So you got to kind of pick, but
well, one's in Vegas, one's in Chicago. So although, June in Chicago is pretty nice, I hear.
Really nice. And they have so much that they talk about, all the issues that are going on, how to work it, new ideas, all the top manufacturers in metal. Our friends at Drexel, Brian Partica is the president, and Leanne is Slattery from ATAS is on the board now. Chandler with Sedan is on the board. So lots of really great people, everyone there. So sign up for that. If you can make it, if you're in the Chicagoland area, go check it out. It's great. Okay, coffee conversations this week. It'll be on demand by the time this comes out.
Well, we know May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So we are welcoming our friend Mandy McIntyre from Level Up Consultants. She is a certified mental health first aid expert. This is what she does all the time. And Paul Reed, right? And he's with Roofers in Recovery. And they're going to be talking about how to have these conversations in your office. What kind of things should you be doing for your team? How do you talk about it during a toolbox talk? And what to do, where to go, what are resources? So it's going to be really, really a powerful conversation that you don't want to miss.
Watch it on demand. Karen, one of the things I learned is, and I think we're always learning on what is kind of helps people, but one of the things we had said, substance abuse, and what we're learning is that's not what you say anymore. You say substance use disorder, because it's really, there's other ways. And so Mandy is so good about the terminologies and that help uplift people and not bring them down. And Paul with starting Roofers in Recovery, he's helped so many people on recovery. It's amazing. So check that out. And then next week, Karen, we are going to be on the road again.
We will be. Yeah, we're going to be heading out to Chicago for the Roofing Technology Think Tank, RT3. Our members are spending a day at the Oracle Innovation Lab. So we'll be doing some really cool technology lab experiences in the morning, and then talking about what we've learned in the afternoon. And I'm just super excited.
It's going to be great. Karen is executive director of RT3, and she's putting all this together. But this group brings technology back into the roofing industry. And it's by these live meetups going to the Oracle Solutions, where they happen to have a robotic dog and drones and a lot of really cool stuff that we're going to learn about, like how can that help the roofing industry. And that is really key to this whole organization, is constantly curating, finding out information, bringing it back to the industry. So we'll be live from Chicago next week, and we'll tell you all about it. It's gonna be
yeah.
Great.
So we're running out of time, Heidi, but we got to talk about what's going on in our newsroom.
Yes.
And if you haven't seen it, I want you all to go out there and check out the announcement Mycocycle just sent out this week. Joanne Rodriguez, she's an RT3 member. She's the lady that's using mushrooms to take construction waste and turn it into useful resources that can be used in the production of new materials. And they just got $2.2 million in seed funding, bringing their total funding raised to 3.7 million, which is super impressive. They've been doing some test programs with some manufacturers, and now they're going to be creating a pilot facility. So read all about it. Some really cool stuff.
She recycles shingles with the fungi. So just saying, putting it down into normal terms. And last thing before we go, John's Manville has 4 different job openings, all in sales, architectural, all different kinds of things on the classified ads. Check it out. And there's so many great jobs and opportunities, obviously machines, tools, materials, all those kind of things on the classified. So Karen, I will be seeing you in Chicago next week.
Can't wait.
I know. And we'll be seeing all of you from there. So have a great week. We'll see you next week. Thanks for being on the Weekly Blend.
Bye.